Hey, there you are, Sonia here. Welcome to Out Here on the Farm. I want you to come along with me. We're going to take a little journey, and this is going to be quite an odd experience and place that we will end up to. Have you ever thought about what is my biggest problem here? That I can't seem to let go of things. I can't forget of past regrets. This is a great hang-up that many of us have. I wish I could have, should have, or would have. Don't you agree with me? Many of us have gone through this over and over, and many times our minds will just rethink these things from the past and just go over and something we have to deal with. And how are we going to deal with this? What can we do to accomplish overcoming past regrets? Well, let's take a little walk down the road here. And this is an odd place to take you to. I'm sure that's what you'll think. But where we're going is we're going to a junkyard. Yes, a junkyard. And it is compiled of row after row for miles of old cars that's just lined up, just sitting there, deteriorating and rusting and dusty and cobwebs and what have you. But let's take a look around and let's just see. Let's pick out a particular car here and let's think about this. This is a junkyard of the past. Things that once worked, things that once got us to and fro and wherever we needed to go, things that sometimes was shiny and just smooth, a smooth ride. But now here they sit, no longer needed and no longer wanted. And you may ask, well, what is the purpose? If that's the case, what is the purpose of keeping these cars on all these many rows of once prime cars? What's the purpose of it? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But first of all, let's walk up to one. Have you picked one out that you'd like to look at? Okay, let's go up there and look at it. Man, it is dusty, isn't it? And rusty. And even the tires are flat, aren't they? It just makes you wonder how at one time it used to glide down the road and take you to places and just felt secure in it, didn't you? You felt like this was just what I was going to keep all of my life, and I'm not going to let it go. I'll keep it. I'll repair. I'll replace. But somewhere down the line, something happened that was a total malfunctioning of this automobile. Yes, it had been faithful to you at one time. You took a great deal of confidence and pride in the way that it looked and maintenance and what have you. All your efforts and all that you done, still your car ended up in the junk pile after many years of use and wear and tear. Now let's look inside. The old seats are worn and tattered. You want to sit in here? You don't. Why not? Oh, it's too corroded? It's too dusty? Too many cobwebs? Well, think about that being your mind. And let's get in the glove box. And let's see what might have been left by the previous owners. And there's a title in there. That's strange. Usually, the people put the titles up somewhere in case someone wants to buy the old wreck of a car. Somebody might want to take it on and replace everything and restore it. But nevertheless, there's a registration in there. There's even a picture of the previous owner. Look how shiny and beautiful that car was at one time. It worked for them. It was beautiful. It functioned well. And it even has their names on there of the previous owners. They thought that they would never get rid of that car, did they? Some plan on getting a new car every year, every time a new one comes out. Some people just keep them until there's nothing left. They just fall apart on the road. Well, the reason why we went to this junkyard is to think about it like this. This is things from the past. This is regrets of I wished I would have fixed my old car up and kept it. How long do you suppose an old car will last without a great deal of restoration? Sometimes in our life, we're better off to just realize that that was then and this is now. And the regrets of things discarded are over and they're just setting, deteriorating. That's what's happening with many things that we regret of the past, things that we should have done, things that we might have done better. We could have gone back and have your mind just going, I could have done that. Why in the world are we living in the past when we have this great, big future ahead of us? Let's get away from this junkyard. Let's go to a new car dealer and let's take a look around. Look at what we're seeing here. My goodness, you want to go back to the junkyard? You don't. Why not? Well, I thought maybe you just want to stay here. No, you want to see the new cars. Aren't they beautiful? And my goodness, how they've improved the safety devices and the streamline of the engines and the purr of the motors. It's a beautiful sight to see. Isn't that your future? That's what you can look forward to. I hope you enjoyed my little story and our little journey that we've taken today. And so until next time.